Buku Gaming, back with another one, back with another video. This time we playing Madden, and we're gonna do the matchup, potentially game of the week, the NFC rematch between the Eagles 49ers. And as you know, if you're a football fan or if you watched the last time that they matched up, which was the NFC Championship last season, it didn't go so well for the 49ers, let's just say that. But they're playing again. They're playing as the time of this recording, so they're playing tomorrow. They're playing prime time, or did the game move to Monday night? Because I did see something about the game moving to Monday night or something. But anyway, they're playing, and I believe this is week 13 for the NFL. I think it's week 13. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But we're going to do this matchup. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to simulate it, and I'm going to talk about the other matchups. My score predictions, things like that. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to put this controller in the middle. I'm not controlling the team. I don't want to. Do I want to continue? Yes. And I think I got it set. Yeah, simulation. Yeah, we're going to go that. They said the game is at 1, but we're going to go with 4:15. We're going to go with 4:15. We're going to try to go with the overcast because here on the East Coast, it's wintertime. And on the East Coast, it get a little gloomy, rainy, around this time. Some places on the East Coast, mainly north, start getting snow and stuff. So we're going to go to that. We're going to get this game started. And yeah, looking forward to this. With all these matchups that's been going on. Are they calling him Glock Purdy? Ain't that what they call him? Brock Purdy, Glock Purdy, Jalen Hurts. With AJ Brown, they got Darius Slay, they got Byard or Bynard. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Sorry, bro, if I pronounce your name wrong. Then the 49ers, they got Fred Warner, they got Greenlaw, they got Ward, they got McCaffrey. They got hella players too. So hopefully, if these players, I want to see a good matchup. I don't want to see a repeat of last season at all. I don't like at all. I don't. But yeah, man. Let's get into it. Kickoff. We're gonna see how it go.
Basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And this time he is in. A touchdown run.
Okay, they're in for the score. They scored with 8 seconds left in the first quarter, San Francisco. So hopefully they make this field goal. They'll bring it 7-10 within one score. They finally marched down the field, came back. And the kick is good, so now we're going 8 seconds left into the second quarter, with Philly being up by 3. It's already looking like a good game. Ain't that something? We're going to let this little 8 seconds ride out. Let them kick off the ball. So they did manage to march down the field.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Open field. He only got one player to beat. All the way down to, looks like the 8-yard line. That was a hell of a return. Oh man, they almost returned with no time left on the clock, and the first and goal on the 8.
Swift gonna try up the middle. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4.
Yeah, that was about a 5-yard run right there. Oh man, that was crazy on that kickoff how he had that one player to beat, and he almost got that. He about to answer right back after San Francisco answered back with a touchdown. Yeah, they're about to answer back with a touchdown. They're on. March right back down the field. Now we're at about the 4 or 5 yard line. Jalen Hurts broke the tackle. It looked like the ball was popped loose, but they did whistle him down, so that was not a fumble. They still keep possession of the ball, third quarter. Let's see if they can punch it in for the score to go up by 2 scores again. That's a hell of a way to start off the second quarter. And Goddard was wide open. I mean, he was on the island of his own on that play. And they answer right back with a big-time kickoff with no seconds left in the first quarter to bring it down to the 8-yard line. Then you had Swift and Jalen Hurts with a nice run to set up a touchdown pass to Goddard. Wide open. Oh, man, this is looking crazy. Now they're going to go up 17-7, and can the 49ers answer back?
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well. And he probably should have given that
okay, we back. As you can see, the score 41-24. Just a little under half, third quarter. Jalen Hurts just tried a design QB run. Lost 2 yards on the play. And this game is actually crazy. I hope the real life game is. I ain't gonna say nothing like this. I hope it's a little bit closer than this, but we'll see. And right now, let's check to see. Let's check to see some of the other matches in this. Let's see. So we had the Seahawks and Cowboys. We had them play. That was a good game. No punts in the game, so they found ways to score in that game. That means that both offenses was efficient in that game because, you know, like I said, there were no punts made in that game. Let's see, we got Colts and Titans. I wish that Anthony Richardson didn't get hurt because that would have been nice to see, you know, how he would develop by this point in the season. You know, how the team be in sync by this point of the season. The Titans, Will Levis, he's doing good as a quarterback, you know, because he was questionable, you know, coming into this season. You know, I've seen a lot of news saying that, you know, he wasn't making the right passes and, you know, just he wasn't looking good in practice. He wasn't looking good in training camp. But, I mean, he's coming into his own. You know, just, you know, Malik Willis. I like to see more Malik Willis, you know, like, you know, as far as, like, the RPO, you know, as far as the, you know, the QB, you know, draw plays, you know, just try to add, like, you know, just try to add Malik Willis in there a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I just wish they did that. But the game is. Uh, I say the game will be close between the Colts and Titans. I say probably.
That's caught by Jennings. Just a gain of a couple.
I'll probably say they'll keep it close. I'll probably say within probably like a touchdown. So I'll say the game will probably be something like, I don't know. I say 24. I say 24-17, something like that. You know, because both teams are not really like offensive powerhouses, anything like that. Then the next game up, Falcons-Jets. Falcons, it's crazy because like the Falcons is like, oh man, it's like they're not bad, but at the same time they're not doing good. And like they're like the most up and down, and I'm a Falcons fan. And I'm being brutally honest. It's crazy because it's like we finding like crazy ways to win. It's crazy. And then the Jets, you know, unfortunate what happened with Aaron Rodgers. You know, going out so early in the season. It's crazy because, you know, talk about him being back and, you know, stuff like that. So we'll see about that. Cause honestly, like hearing about that news, like, oh, Aaron Rodgers may come back. You know, Aaron Rodgers and you know the 21, what's it called? It's like 21-day like training, 21-day practice window or something like that. So he can, man, that is wild. Cause anybody we seen like Achilles, you know, they were out for the whole season. They wasn't just. It's crazy. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's off the perks again like he was off the perks when he played in Green Bay. We don't know. But that game gonna be close. Let's see in my predictions. Let's see who I got winning that game. I got the Jets winning that game in my predictions. You know, I'm not going to change my predictions. I had the Seahawks winning. I was wrong at that. I got the Titans winning. Like I said, that game, the Titans-Colts game, 24-17. I want to say the Falcons-Jets. I got the Jets winning. Honestly, that's probably going to be like a crazy score game. I'll probably say that'll probably be like some weird wacky score, like I don't know, like 19 like 19-15, something crazy like that. The Lions sitting at 10 wins this season. The Saints, a lot of people wish the Saints did better. You know, we don't know. We don't know how that's going to go. We don't. With the Saints sitting at, what's the Saints record again? Saints sitting at 5-6. So I think the Saints in third place, and we in second place at 5-6 also. But I have the Lions. I have the Lions winning that. You know, just with Derek Carr, you know, having even really his whole career having trouble, you know, in the end zone, getting in the end zone. You know, Saints settling for a lot of field goals. You know, that offense for the Saints is really not clicking like talking about it. And as you can see in the back screen, McCaffrey went off for a big run right there. Minute 17 left in the third quarter. But I got the Lions winning this one. I say I got the Lions scoring 30. So I'm gonna say what, 31.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
I'm gonna say 31 to like. I'm gonna say 31 to like 17. I'm gonna say 31-17. Then we got Broncos, Texans. Two good teams this season. Broncos really bouncing back from a rough start this season. You know, Russell Wilson, coming into his own. We seen a glimpse of the Russell Wilson that was, with the Super Bowl bound Seahawks. We seeing glimpses of him. They really turning around. He really making good decisions on the field. The team is fighting through and through. Offense, defense, Texans. They're clicking. One of the best QBs in the league, and he's a rookie. C.J. Stroud coming out of Ohio State. And, little fun fact. And the fun fact is, Russell Wilson is a Virginia boy. Born and raised in Virginia. I'm born and raised in Virginia. His grandfather, I want to say, was the president of Norfolk State, which is a HBCU here in Virginia. I want to say like his mom or doctor or grandmother was like some big personnel, like one of the veterans hospitals or something like that. So shouts out to Russ, man. Good old Virginia boy. The DMV movement. And the Eagles, did the Eagles really just... The San Francisco missed that field goal. Start of the fourth quarter. Score. Simulation. Score 41-24. Simulating a rematch between the NFC Championship game between the 49ers and the Eagles. Let's see. Back to Chargers Patriots. Chargers, man, it just seemed like they just can't stick. It's like the Chargers, like they do good, but then towards the end of the game, it's like they just get gassed. And Justin Herbert, he's an Oregon boy. Oregon is, in the college football playoffs right now, but Justin Herbert, honestly, the one thing I can critique about Justin Herbert is that he needs to get rid of the ball more. Sometimes he holds on to the ball too long, and then when he holds on to the ball and he tries to run out of the pocket and stretch the play, like, just throw the ball away. He gets a lot. I noticed that he gets a lot of intentional groundings because he doesn't want to take that sack or have that sack on his, his record or anything like that. But Keenan Allen, he's closing in on 1,000 yards. I want to say like 1,200 yards to be exact. I know Tyreek Hill's number one at 1,300 yards in the season. So he's one of the best, Keenan Allen, one of the best receivers in the NFL right now. You got Mike Evans, 10th straight season, 1,000 yards. So just try to keep him healthy. Try to keep him away from getting injured. Keep feeding him the ball when you need to. Against, especially they playing against the Patriots. The Patriots ain't really been doing good this season. Try to run the ball more against the Patriots, and that way you can open up the pass more. Because for the Patriots, you got Jabril Peppers out there, and he's all over the field. He's ball hawking all over the field, but he can do but so much. As far as the offense for the Patriots go, I say as far as the offense go, offense ain't really been doing good. Ain't really been seeing Elliott, running the ball. Stevenson is doing good running the ball, getting the first downs, finding the right lanes, finding the right holes, getting out to the flat, cutting out there if he need to. Juju Smith, haven't really been seeing him. And there go A.J. Brown with another touchdown for the Eagles to pick them up more in this, I wouldn't say blowout, but you could say blowout match against the 49ers. Beat them off the line. Nice line pass to him from Jalen Hurts. That picked them up with this field goal, picked them up 48-24, 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Then the next matchup for tomorrow, for NFL Sunday, you got Cardinals Steelers. I say Cardinals Steelers. Steelers, it's crazy because the Steelers are like far as yards, they been like outgained by like 600 yards this season, and they're sitting at what 7 wins, 7-4, and they've been outgaining yards by like 600 yards by their opponents. And then you got a team like, it's crazy because then you got a team like the Patriots, or you got a team like the Jets, who only been like outscored far as yardage go, outscored by like 400 yards, and those teams are sitting at like 4-7 and 2-9. So like that's crazy in itself. Kenny Pickett, you know, I guess you could say he's going through a sophomore slump. George Pickens, and then you got Johnson out there, you know, the wide receivers, they're doing okay. I know the last game against the Bengals, you know, Pickens, he kind of looked frustrated out there. And then that one play where like Johnson completely like gave up on that one play. I think it was a fumble play, I want to say. They counted that as like a fumble. And the Bengals ran it back, and he just looked like he was totally out of the play. You go back and look at the highlights, you'll see that. Cardinals just not clicking. They had that one good season. It was like 2 seasons ago. Kyler Murray, you know, really not clicking. They've been seeing some big plays with them. You know, been seeing glimpses with them. But, you know, defense, not really there. So I got the Chargers winning against the Patriots. I say low scoring game. I want to say 21, what? I say 21-10. Cardinals Steelers. I really got the Cardinals. I want to say the Cardinals. And I think for my predictions, I have Pittsburgh winning for my predictions. I say they'll pull away. I say the Steelers will win that one. I say 30-6. I say 30-6 or 30-10. You know, I really don't see the Cardinals scoring that much. I really don't see the Cardinals. Then, you know, you got T.J. Watt just totally dominating that line. So, yeah, that might be a blowout win for the Steelers. I could be wrong, but that might be a blowout win for the Steelers. Then we got next up, we got Dallas. No, Dolphins. Dolphins. We got Dolphins. I just, because I seen a D, and then I seen the Commanders, and I immediately thought about Thanksgiving, and so that's what made me say Dallas, but it's the Dolphins versus the Commanders. Let's see with that game. I got the Dolphins winning. You know, it's just so much going on with Rivera. And then, you know, Rivera saying that, it takes 5 seasons for a rebuild to see progress and success. Dude, it's been more than 5 seasons. Y'all only had, what? I guess you could say like 2 good seasons out of that. One of those seasons was only like a playoff appearance, and I think that was like wild card, lost in the wild card. I want to say, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Dolphins, they really clicking on offense. Like I said, you know, you got Jalen Waddle, you got Tyreek on the other side. You know, he's leading the NFL in receiving, like I said, with 1,300 yards in the season. You got Mostert, you know, he's doing good. The offensive line is holding up so he can find the right holes in the right lanes to run through. He's been bulldozing over defenders. Let's see, as far as the offensive weapons. Tua, he's making good throws. He's making okay decisions. You know, they really keeping him safe because, you know, you look back at last season with his whole concussions and staying healthy, and then, you know, talks of him not being able to come back to play because of, you know, those concussions. So he really turning it around. Then you got, I want to say, you got Phillips and you got Ramsey. You know, Phillips dominating the line. You got Ramsey, you know, doing what he do. I mean, there's really not much to say, but I really got the Dolphins pulling. I say they'll keep it close, but I got the Dolphins pulling away from this one. I'll say the final score would be Dolphins 27, Commanders 24. Panthers, Bucks. You know, I feel bad for Bryce Young. I do. Because, you know, seeing his success that he had in Alabama, you know, him winning the Heisman, you know, you would think that translate over. You know, they got rid of Matt Rule. I think the Panthers just got rid of their other coach. I think Frank Reich. I think that was the coach. He came over from Indianapolis. He came over from the Colts. I think he got fired too. The Bucks. The Bucks, they doing okay. The Bucks, you know, they sitting at 4-7, but they're doing okay. You know, like I said, you got Mike Evans. You know, 10th straight 1,000-yard season. You got Rice. He out there. He's running the ball good. You know, he's finding his lanes, north and south running. Vea, you know, he's dominating the line. He's getting his way to the quarterback. Then you have the Bucks quarterback, which is so after the made field goal by Moody, oh, my mind went blank. Baker Mayfield. You know, him coming out of Oklahoma, going into the draft, you know, seeing spurts of his success when he was with Cleveland. He in his redemption year. I remember posting about that on social media, you know, as far as my hot takes. But he's in his redemption year. I say honestly, I really do want to pick the Panthers winning this one, but they might not. I got a low scoring game. I say 17-14. They're going to keep it close, but I say the Bucks going to pull out. It's not going to be a high scoring game. They're not going to stump Carolina out. You know, I say 17-14 that game. What other game do we have? We have Browns and Rams. I say as far as like the Browns and Rams game, Rams, they just, oh man, ever since that Super Bowl, they really haven't been doing good. The Browns have been holding up. Unfortunately, you know, they lost. They lost Watson. You know, talks that, you know, DT, you know, he may not get the QB, so Joe Flacco being signed and coming from the practice squad and being made active roster, and him coming in, hopefully, you know, with his experience in the NFL, his experience as being a Super Bowl quarterback, you know, and his knowledge and, you know, his good football IQ, hopefully he can lead the team. You know, unfortunately, they lost Chubbs too. And I totally just knocked over my clipboard. Sorry about that, if you could hear that. But Hunt, he's been doing good. Njoku, the tight end, he's been showing off for the Browns. You know, Cooper, you know, he's been putting in the work he's been putting in. Then you got Myles Garrett. Of course, you know he's been dominating, just like he was dominating in Texas A&M. I still have despite the QB troubles that the Browns have been having this season, I say the Browns will pull away with this one. I say by a score of, I say 24-14. I could be wrong because, you know, you got Atwell, you got Pupu Nakua. You know, they're doing their thing. But I just got the Browns pulling away from that one. Then you got Chiefs and Packers. Jordan Love, he's been doing his thing. He's been proving why he should be in the NFL, why he should have the chance he have in the starting position he have. He's been doing good. Watson, he's been doing good at receiving. You know, then you got Dillon, and I can't think of the other running back for Green Bay, but they've been doing good at running. Fumble. They really counted that as a fumble? George Kittle really fumbled? And the Eagles really picked that up. 4 minutes left. 48-30. Eagles take over the ball. Oh, they actually got it back. I thought the Eagles got the ball. Oh, they actually got the back. Nice pass to the flat. Real out. As far as McCaffrey goes. But back to Chiefs Packers. Chiefs, you know they've been doing good. They've been dominating. They've been a major competitor. You know, these past few seasons. Honestly, I want to say the Packers. I want to say the Packers are going to pull away. Because the Packers, they have 4 to the end, and I mean to the end, and they found ways to, you know, they had some good comebacks this season. Yeah, but I want to say Packers winning. Probably not by much. I'll probably say 27-24 for that game, or 30, or Packers edging them out 31-24. Then last game, let's see, we got Bengals Jaguars. That's Monday night. And another thing, I want to know if Packers, didn't they move the 49ers Eagles game to Monday night? I want to say, or did they move that to primetime 8 and push the Packers back to Sunday at 1? Something crazy like that. Didn't they do like something crazy like that? But you know, you got Bengals Jaguars just for closeout week 13 Monday night. You know, unfortunately, you know, they lost their starting QB. They lost Joe Burrow. Cincinnati did. But they did find a way to win. Jaguars, they've been on fire. They've been doing good. Calvin Ridley, he has came back. He has been on fire. He's been doing good. You know, they've been clicking on offense. Josh Allen has been dominating on defense as far as getting to the QB, sacking the QB, you know, rushing the QB. You know, I say this will be a decent game. I will predict that the Jaguars will edge them out. Will this be a high-scoring game? No. Will this be a blowout win? No. But this game will be good as far as Monday night. This game will be good. And like I said, I got the Jaguars winning. And I say about, let's see, I got the Jaguars winning. I say 27-17. That's my final position. That's my final prediction. Jaguars
The team
27-17.
actually recover the ball, which
And
is what we saw
that's my predictions for week 13.
anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell
Yeah, I'd say like the only like I predict like the only like blowout wins would be could potentially be the Chargers Patriots game. Chargers blowing out the Patriots. I can see that being a blowout game. Steelers Cardinals. Steelers blowing out the Cardinals. I can see that as a blowout game. Buccaneers Panthers. I can see that as a blowout win for the Buccaneers. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that the games will be close. There will be good games. You know, so Eagles 49ers, they supposed to be game of the week, but we'll see. Between Packers, Chiefs, 49ers, Eagles, competing for game of the week this week in week 13. The game I'm looking forward to honestly, the game I'm looking forward to the most would be, a lot of people say, oh, 49ers, Eagles, because, it's a replay of, the NFC Championship. Honestly, I'm looking forward to Packers, Chiefs. I just want to see how the Packers, Chiefs going to do. Because, like I said, you got Jordan Love wanting to prove himself. They're doing okay. I mean, they may be sitting at 5-6. Everybody want to beat the Chiefs. Can Pat Mahomes... can he pull away, go back to the Super Bowl? That's a game looking forward to the most. And as far as the simulation going, got a good run by Swift. He almost had the first down, 3rd and inches. I know they did recover an onside kick. We're in the 2-minute drill now. Under 2 minutes left in the game. 37-48. Looking like they're going to score again. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Got Brown at the bottom of your screen.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Set up to throw. Goddard, he got that. Touchdown.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
And they pulled away with this one. Okay, Buku Gaming. That was my simulation for the Eagles 49ers game, which was a crazy simulation. 55-37 to end that game, which is crazy because I doubt that the real life results would be like that. It could be something like that, overtime, overtime involved, but I doubt that it'll be the way that the system, Madden 24 just simulated. But that was my simulation for game of the week. Honestly, not the game I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward more to the Packers-Chiefs game. That's prime time. That was my Week 13 game predictions. In that, if share your predictions in the comments. Who you think is going to win Week 13? Who you think is going to win between Eagles 49ers? All my 49ers fans, all my Eagles fans out there, comment. You see this video, watch it. Listen to my predictions. What do you have to say against my predictions? Do you think I'm wrong in some of my predictions? Do you think that, some of the teams I think is going to lose, going to win? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, please like the video. I don't upload much, but I'll try to upload as much as I can. So please subscribe. Peace, love, treat others the way you want to be treated. This was Madden 24. This was my game of the week simulation. My game picks.